Welcome to this edition of News Today, where we break down the day's top stories with precision and clarity. Without delay, let's explore the headlines first. The Indian Army has announced that it will not import ammunition from next year onwards. The Supreme Court has barred 4 states from granting fresh mining leases in the region. The world's largest direct air capture and storage or DAC+S plant named Mammoth has commenced operations in Iceland. A report titled Agritech, Shaping Agriculture in Emerging Economies Today and Tomorrow was released by World Economic Forum. WHO recently released a progress report on neglected tropical diseases. A report titled Beyond Import Reduction, Shaping the Future of India's Toy Industry has been released by Global Trade Research Initiative. Let us begin with the first news for the day. The Indian Army has announced that it will not import ammunition from next year onwards. The decision comes as India has successfully found indigenous suppliers for 150 out of the total 175 types of ammunition required. At present, only 5 to 10% of the ammunition requirement is being met through imports, reflecting the remarkable progress made in boosting domestic production capabilities. Transitioning to the driving factors behind this boost in indigenous supply, the Indian Ministry of Defence's initiative of releasing positive indigenization list has played a crucial role. These lists identify items that India can manufacture domestically, thereby reducing import dependencies. Furthermore, the corporatization of Indian ordnance factories in 2021 by converting the production units of the Ordnance Factory Board into 7 defense public sector undertakings has enhanced functional autonomy and efficiency, contributing to increased domestic production. Additionally, the participation of private players such as the Adani Group, which recently unveiled India's first private sector ammunition missile manufacturing complex in Uttar Pradesh, has further bolstered the indigenous supply chain. The significance of this achievement extends beyond merely meeting domestic requirements. By achieving self-reliance in defense and reducing import dependency for military hardware, India has taken a significant step towards maintaining its strategic autonomy. Moreover, ramping up ammunition production positions India as a reliable supplier in the international market, opening up export opportunities. This not only prevents potential disruptions in the supply chain, but also offers a more cost-effective solution compared to importing equipment. This push for indigenous production will further foster technological innovation. In conclusion, the Indian Army's decision to cease ammunition imports from the next year marks a significant milestone in India's journey towards self-reliance in the defense sector. In our next news, the Supreme Court has barred 4 states from granting fresh mining leases in the region. In a significant move aimed at protecting the ecologically sensitive Aravallis range, the court's order covers 4 states: Delhi, Rajasthan, Haryana, and Gujarat. According to the report submitted by the Central Empowered Committee, Aravallis include hills and a uniform 100-meter wide buffer zone around hills. The CEC was established by the Supreme Court order in T.N. Godavarman Tirumalpad case to oversee Supreme Court's environmental rulings. The Aravallis hold immense significance as it is one of the world's oldest fold mountains, stretching over about 350 miles, formed during the Precambrian period. It also acts as a vital ecosystem supporting a diverse array of flora and fauna, from leopards and striped hyenas to golden jackals, palm civets, and Indian crested porcupines. The Aravallis are a home to a rich tapestry of wildlife. Additionally, the range features dry deciduous forest and serves as the origin for several rivers, including the Banas, Luni, Sakhi, and Sabarmati. If we talk about its highest peak, then it is the Guru Shikhar that is in Rajasthan. Further, let us talk about the significance of Aravallis. It contains rich source minerals, rich habitat for biodiversity. It combats desertification. It also includes important drainage system and water divide between the Indus in northwest and Ganga in the east. Moreover, the forested patches act as the green lungs against the air pollution. However, the Aravallis face multiple threats, with mining activities being a major concern. In the year 2018, a staggering 31 hills in the Aravallis area of Rajasthan were found to have vanished due to illegal mining practices. Deforestation fueled by the increased demand for timber from urbanization has also contributed to biodiversity loss and land degradation in the region. Moreover, the undermining of the natural conservation zone by the state of Haryana poses a significant challenge. The NCZ is a protected area designation in Haryana, and the 2021 regional plan passed by the NCR Planning Board zoned the entire Aravalli range in Delhi, Haryana, and Rajasthan as an NCZ. highlighting its ecological importance. In conclusion, the Supreme Court's intervention underscores the urgency of protecting the Aravallis, a vital ecological and cultural heritage for the state it spans. In another news, the world's largest direct air capture and storage plant named Mammoth has commenced operations in Iceland. This facility, developed by the Swiss company Climeworks, is the second commercial DAC+S facility and significantly larger than its predecessor Orca. But what exactly is DAC+S technology? It is a carbon dioxide removal technology that captures carbon dioxide directly from the atmosphere at any location. This is distinct from traditional carbon capture methods, which are generally carried out at the point of emissions. The captured carbon dioxide can be permanently stored in deep geological formations. Transitioning to the broader context, CDR refers to anthropogenic activities that remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and durably store it in geological, terrestrial, or ocean reservoirs. According to the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change 6th Assessment Report, CDR is a necessary element to achieve net zero carbon dioxide and greenhouse gas emissions. Several other CDR technologies exist, including afforestation, reforestation, and soil carbon sequestration, which involve fixing atmospheric carbon in biomass and soils. Enhanced weathering involves mining rocks containing minerals that naturally absorb carbon dioxide. White ocean-based CDR techniques encompass ocean fertilization, ocean alkalinity enhancement, and coastal blue carbon management. Another prominent CDR technology is bioenergy with carbon capture and storage, which utilizes biomass as an energy source and stores the resulting biogenic carbon geologically. However, implementing CDR technologies is not without its challenges. Higher energy needs and cost, air pollution from mining activities, significant land and water demands, and potential ocean acidification are some of the concerns that need to be addressed. Despite these challenges, the commencement of operations at Mammoth DAC+S plant in Iceland represents a significant milestone in the global effort to combat climate change and achieve carbon neutrality.
Ahead in the news, a report titled Agritech Shaping Agriculture in Emerging Economies Today and Tomorrow was released by World Economic Forum. This report is a product of WEF's AI for Agriculture Innovation or AI for AI initiative, which aims to enhance agritech services through strategic public-private partnerships. The report delves into the pivotal role of agritech in transforming the agricultural landscape, focusing on 4 primary categories. First is intelligent crop planning, utilizing gene editing, AI and soil testing to create sustainable and market-oriented crop plans. Second is smart farming, leveraging technologies like AI and augmented reality for enhanced farm operations efficiency. Third is farm gate to fork connectivity, bridging the gap between farmers and markets, addressing issues like crop loss through traceability and IoT-enabled warehousing. And fourth is data empowerment, facilitating access to high-quality, usable data through digital public infrastructure for farmers' welfare. Despite its potential, agritech faces challenges such as high acquisition costs and lack of uniform standards, data sharing issues and ownership issues, and unclear return on investment. However, the report outlines a promising way forward, emphasizing gender-inclusive digital frameworks, public-private partnerships, and farmer education to drive agritech scalability. India has taken significant strides in agritech adoption with initiatives like AgriStack, which facilitates the delivery of agritech services to farmers by government and agritech startups. Also, it holds 3 primary data sets: farmer identity, geotagged farm location, and crop zone data. Next is Agricultural Data Exchange, which is India's first data exchange platform for farmer services. And last is the Digital Agriculture Mission, which includes India Digital Ecosystem of Agriculture, Farmers Database, Unified Farmer Service Interface, and National E-Governance Plan in Agriculture. Moving on to the next news. WHO recently releases a progress report on neglected tropical diseases or NTDs. The WHO has just released its progress report for 2023, tracking efforts towards the ambitious roadmap for NTDs from 2021 to 2030. This roadmap aims for a 90% reduction in people requiring NTD treatment, a 75% cut in disability from these diseases, eliminating at least 1 NTD in 100 countries, and the global eradication of dracunculiasis and yaws. First, let's discuss and know about neglected tropical diseases or NTDs. These are a diverse group of conditions caused by parasites, bacteria, viruses, fungi, and even non-communicable diseases that primarily affect tropical areas and populations in poverty. Despite their massive burden, NTDs have been largely absent from the global health agenda, earning them the unfortunate label of neglected. NTDs include diseases such as yaws, chikungunya, dengue, and more. The WHO findings reveal that a staggering 1.62 billion people still required interventions against NTDs in 2022. On a positive note, 5 countries eliminated 1 NTD each last year, while 1 country successfully eliminated 2 NTDs. Turning to India, a massive 40.56% of our population required interventions for NTDs in 2022. However, India has already been certified free of the grueling dracunculitis or guinea worm disease since 2000 and the yaws infection since 2016. But the road ahead is fraught with challenges. Lack of reliable data on a number of entities, underdiagnosis and underreporting, inadequate surveillance, sluggish funding and high out-of-pocket costs are major impediments in the fight against NTDs. To accelerate progress, the WHO recommends prioritizing high-burden countries, repositioning NTDs within emerging global health paradigms like pandemic prevention, and developing a comprehensive 2025 to 2030 work plan with clear timelines and targets. In another news, a report titled Beyond Import Reduction: Shaping the Future of India's Toy Industry has been released by Global Trade Research Initiative. This report proposes a comprehensive strategy aimed at developing India's toy industry and boosting exports. According to the report, India's toy imports have witnessed a significant decline, dropping from $304.1 million in the fiscal year 2019 to $64.9 million in the fiscal year 2024. Additionally, the share of imports from China, which once dominated the market at 87%, has decreased to 64% during the same period, but imports increased from the ASEAN countries, Sri Lanka and Czech Republic. However, despite the reduction in imports, India's toy exports have taken a hit, declining from $177 million in the fiscal year 2022 to $152.3 million in 2024. Notably, India's contribution to global toy exports remains a mere 0.3%. To promote the local toy industry, the Indian government has implemented several initiatives. These include increasing import duties to 70% in 2021, creating a competitive advantage for domestic manufacturers. A quality control order has also been introduced, mandating compliance with specific Indian safety standards. Moreover, the government has launched the Scheme of Funds for the Regeneration of Traditional Industries or SFURTI to support toy clusters and introduced a National Action Plan for Toys with 21 specific action points. Despite these initiatives, the Indian toy industry faces several challenges, such as lack of research, failure in marketing and branding, the availability of low-cost imported toys, and high costs associated with designing and prototyping. The report proposes a comprehensive strategy to boost toy exports. This includes investing in research and development, creating specialized toy manufacturing hubs, and modernizing traditional Indian toys. It also encourages global toy brands to manufacture in India, adopting best practices to produce low-cost and high-quality toys, and localizing the production of key inputs like imitation stones, plastics, and electric motors. As the report highlights, it's time for India to take its toy industry to new heights. With a comprehensive strategy addressing the challenges and leveraging its strengths, India can become a global powerhouse in the toy manufacturing sector. The personality news for today is Gopal Krishna Gokhale. Recently, the birth anniversary of Gopal Krishna Gokhale was celebrated. Gopal Krishna Gokhale was born in Ratnagiri district of Maharashtra. He was a moderate and liberal political thinker. Talking about his contributions, he served as the president of Indian National Congress in Banaras session held in 1905. He also founded Servants of India Society in the year 1905. He laid the foundations of constitutionalism and encouraged the process of capitalist development. Socially, he promoted the dignity of individual irrespective of his race, religion, language, and class. Through his actions, he exemplified the values of liberalism, patriotism, and leadership.
As we conclude today's main news, let's have a look at some quick updates. Delhi High Court has said that difficulty in collating data is not a ground to deny information under the Right to Information Act. The Section 8 of RTI Act deals with exemption from disclosure of information. UNESCO recently celebrated 70th anniversary of adoption of Convention for the Protection of Cultural Property in the event of armed conflict. This convention is the first international legal framework entirely dedicated to protection of movable and immovable heritage. Despite a ban from National Green Tribunal in 2014, none of 26,000 abandoned rat hole coal mines in East Jaintia Hills, district of Meghalaya, have been shut down. Rat hole mining involves digging of narrow pits into ground, typically just large enough for one person to descend and extract coal. National Green Tribunal has taken notice of polling stations, schools and other construction activities in Sonai Rupai Wildlife Sanctuary. This wildlife sanctuary is located in the foothills of the Himalayas in the Sonitpur district of Assam. India's first kamikaze drone has been developed by Cadet Defense System in collaboration with Defense Research Development Organization. The kamikaze drone are also known as loitering aerial munitions or suicidal drone that crashes into target or switchblade drones. Punjab Agricultural University has developed a biocontrol agent that is Trichoderma asperillum to manage foot rot or Bacchanae, a common disease in basmati rice. Bacchanae disease is a seed-borne fungal disease that infects plants through roots or crowns. A new study suggests that anthropogenic change is contributing to the rise in emerging infectious diseases. These infectious diseases are caused by pathogenic microorganisms such as bacteria, viruses, parasites, or fungi. Incorrect diagnosis tendency of single viral test is making it difficult to accurately access India's typhoid burden. Viral tests help detect typhoid or enteric fever in human body. Moreover, it looks for antibodies produced against Salmonella bacteria. Before we sign off, let's challenge your understanding in today's installment of Test Your Knowledge. We appreciate your company. We hope you found this episode of News Today engaging. For the solution to today's quiz and to access the PDF version of News Today, remember to visit the provided links in the description.